Okay, it's at Epic here, and today's topic is whether to get the 16GB iPhone 4 or the 32GB iPhone 4. The only two differences between them is that the 32GB option has 16 more gigabytes than the 16GB option, but at this price of $299, which is $100 more than the 16GB one, which is priced at $199. Okay, so anyways, you're probably saying that, oh, 16 gigabytes is plenty for me, even on the older versions where 16 gigabytes would get me tons of songs and tons of app and still have plenty of space left over. But what might change the decision from getting a 32 gigabyte iPhone 4 or the 16 gigabyte iPhone 4 is Apple's new sexy HD recording. Okay, so this dude named Justin Horn created a estimation about how much memory the iPhone will use for every average video you'll take. So after a little while, this genius predicted that every second of video recording, which is in HD, will take about 1.5 megabytes every second. Yeah, every second, 1.5 megabytes. Alright, so putting it into perspective, let's say you take 4 hours of video in HD, that's gonna be 22 gigabytes, and that's pretty much excluding without all your photos and music and porno and games and apps and all that stuff. Okay, so ultimately, if you're like a nobody and you just sit at home just playing games and listening to music and occasionally using some apps to check the weather or something, I suggest that you save the $100 and get the 16 gigabyte iPhone. But if you're like the coolest person ever, or if you're almost as cool as me, you can order the 32 gigabyte option for the iPhone 4, and for an extra $100, that pretty much guarantees that you could just go about using up video recording and still have plenty of space left over for your apps and photos and stuff like that. Okay, so now we're gonna do something a little different now. I'm gonna give a question of the day, and this question, I want you guys to leave a comment and I want to see what you guys respond. Okay, so the question today is, does beating your meat make you gay since you're technically touching a man's penis? Okay, so comment below on what you think of that question, and also if you want to comment about which iPhone you go get and why, if I left out a reason for why getting a 16 gig or 32 gig, and make sure you rate, comment, and subscribe. Epic out.